Grand Rising and Priming Powerful Beings. Welcome to another Rise and Prime. I'm your host, the Holistic Motivator. It's very important that you have a routine, right? Because routines help you jumpstart your day. And this is a rising routine, aka the best way to start your day is breathing, movement, motivation, personal development, reflection. So that's pretty much what we're going to do now. We're going to do a little bit of breathing, personal development, and reflection. Okay, so we're on the third day of spring. It's already day 3 of spring. Yesterday was day 2 of spring. And the days are going, but change and shifts can be made. You know what I'm saying? And somebody might just say it's just another day, just another season, but that doesn't mean that you can't better your life, right? That doesn't mean that you can't do some stuff that you stopped doing, right? Whether it's working out, whether it's juicing, whether it's whatever it is, right? So sometimes we have to reset, and we don't have to wait for the seasons to change to reset, but it's a good time, okay? So with that being said, we're gonna do a couple of movements. We're just gonna get the day going with some breathing and some meditation, and let's get it, okay? So movement is medicine. There's a quote that says, "Let thy food be thy medicine, and thy medicine be thy food." Moving is one of those medicines, okay? So it's not just your food, but it's your movement. So a lot of people are sick because they don't move enough, okay? So yeah, I prescribe you movement. I prescribe you to get up in the morning and go run and go walk, right? Today I was thinking to myself, I was like, you know what? I gotta go start doing my morning runs again, okay? My morning runs, or if you have a morning walk, if you stop doing that, now's a good time to start doing that, okay? Anyways, let's get it. Good morning, harvest blessing. Good to see you.
Hard, long, liver, spleen, kidney G, kidney jing. Hard, long, liver, spleen, kidney G, kidney jing. Shake your hands, move your cheek. Shake your hands, show me what you're working with. Shake your hands, move your cheek. Shake your hands, show me what you're working with. Now from the sky, side to side.
Okay.
Cheek on. Hard, long, liver, spleen, kidney G, kidney jing. Hard, long, liver, spleen, kidney G, kidney jing. Shake your hands, move your cheek. Shake your hands, show me what you're working with. Shake your hands, move your cheek. Shake your hands, show me what you're working with. Now drum the sky, side to side. Cheek on, side to side. Now drum the sky, side to side. Cheek on, side to side. Now drum the earth, side to side. Cheek on, side to side. Now drum the earth, side to side. Cheek on, side to side. Now shake them to the side, side to side. Cheek on, side to side. Now shake them to the side, side to side. Cheek on, side to side. Now shake them up, move your cheek. Shake them up, show me what you're working with. Shake them up, move your cheek. Shake them up, show me what you're working with. Now lean back. Now drum your lungs side to side. Cheek on, side to side. Now drum your lungs side to side. Cheek on, side to side. Now lean forward. Now drum your kidneys side to side. Cheek on, side to side. Now drum your kidneys side to side. Cheek on, side to side. Now thump your chest, thymus thump. Cheek on, side to side. Now thump your chest, thymus thump. Cheek on, side to side. Now sacral pump, side to side. Cheek on, side to side. Now sacral pump, side to side. Cheek on, side to side. Now right hand jing, left hand cheek. Right hand shin, left hand cheek. Right hand jing, left hand cheek. Right hand shin, left hand cheek. Jing,
qi, shin, qi, heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, jing, qi, heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, jing, qi, heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, jing, qi, heart, lung, heart, lung, liver, spleen, liver, liver, spleen, liver, right kidney, left kidney, right kidney, left kidney, jing, qi, jing, qi, heart, lung, heart, lung, liver, spleen, liver, liver, spleen, liver, right kidney, left kidney, right kidney, left kidney, jing, qi, jing, qi, heart, lung, heart, lung, liver, spleen, liver, liver, spleen, liver, right kidney, left kidney, right kidney, left kidney, jing, qi, jing, qi, heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, jing, qi, heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, jing, qi, heart, lung, liver, spleen, right kidney, left kidney, jing, qi, heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, qi, kidney, jing, 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 heart, lung, liver, spleen, kidney, qi, kidney, jing. Qigong. All right, so that was a Paida. This is a great way to wake your organs up. You drum your organs to wake them up, all right? So spring cleaning is about padding. Okay, so sometimes when your kid don't act right, you slap your kid. Hopefully, some of you still do that. Somebody said, you thought I was gonna say don't do that? You probably should still do that. But I'm kidding. Anyways, you slap your kid when your kid don't act right, right? Slapping your organs sometimes make your organs act right, okay? So body drumming, aka Paida, brings more blood flow to your organs. So that's why when we're doing this, right? Of course it's to music, but we're padding, right? We're padding the liver, we're padding the spleen, padding the kidneys, okay? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this next flow called the lymph swing, okay? The lymph swing gets the blood flowing. Okay, so the lymph swing is supposed to get your lymph flowing and your chi moving. So you're coming off your toes, you bring your palms up, facing up. Then you bend your knees, you're on your heel, your palms are facing down, you rock back on the heel. So you're rocking back and forth from heel to toe, and that motion is activating the lymphatic system. This is a great way to flush the lymph every morning, right? You wake up, you're swinging your arm. Palm goes up, you're on your toes, bend your knees, palm down, you rock back on the heel. Now when you rock back on the heel, you want to bring your chin, okay? You want to bring your chin out. I know that music was too loud, but you're rocking back and forth from your heel to your toes. So now I want you to swing your arms a little bit more vigorously, right? So every time that you sit down and you don't get up, you're not activating your calf muscles, the blood is not moving, okay? So they actually call the calf muscles your second heart because it helps the blood pump back up to the heart, right? So the more you're using your calves, the more you're moving the blood. Okay, so when you're rocking back and forth like this, you're moving the blood. The chin, bring the chin up and down. It's releasing tension in the neck, allowing the blood to flow to the brain. Activating the arm, stimulates the lymphatic gland underneath your armpit as you swing back and forth. Okay, so now see if you can do it a little bit more vigorously. Okay, now we're gonna do the next exercise called 3 whips. Where's the 3 whips? The 3 whips is you're twisting and you let your hand hit. You hit it below the waist, then at the waist, then at the shoulder. So you twist and turn, and then you let your hand hit your body. Qigong 3 whips. Qigong spinal twist. Okay, now here's what you're gonna do. As you twist, you're gonna step with the same leg, good morning, that you step forward with, and you're gonna lean back. Got it? Twist and turn and step and lean back with it. Qigong. Qigong 3 whips. Qigong spinal twist. Lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. So you're just twisting, stepping, and hitting. There we go. Look over your shoulder. See if you can find your chi. Qigong. Qigong 3 whips. Qigong spinal twist. Lean back with it. Lean back with it. I'm stretching my kidneys. I'm stretching my spine. Let your vertebrae line up. See if you can find your chi. Qigong. Qigong 3 whips. Qigong spinal twist. Lean back. Lean back. Okay. Nice. So now we're gonna bend the knees. When we bounce up, we're gonna activate the pump. We're pumping it. Pump it up, right? Bend the knee, come up, twist, and hit. Qigong. Qigong 3 whips. Qigong spinal twist. Bounce. You're gonna look over your shoulder. Okay. Bounce. Now you're gonna do the same thing, but step. Bending the knees, twisting, and step with it. Lean back. Lean back. She gone. She gone 3 whips. She gone. Spinal twist. Right? So that was pretty easy. Reason why Qigong is so effective is that you don't have to do too much. You don't have to catch a big sweat. Your Qi is still moving, right? You're stretching as well. You're getting your Qi flowing and you're raising your vibration. So you can't go wrong doing Qigong. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the next Qigong exercise. Y'all ready? So you're gonna bend and you're gonna separate. Okay, somebody says before coffee, yeah, before tea too. Okay. Okay, y'all ready? One arm in front of you, one arm behind you. Both arms facing up, palms facing up. You're gonna bend your knees and you're gonna fly up like a bird, but you're gonna look behind you. So bend, switch, alternate, turn, up, and then here, fly. See it? Y'all got it? Comment in the chat, I got it, if you got it, on TikTok, whatever. Bend, up. So bending the knees, alternate, coming up, stretching the shoulders, lubricating the joints. Starting to get hot. Okay. All right, somebody got it. Okay. So that was really good. So now that was just the warm up. Okay. I like my cool jacket even though it's making me really hot. All right, so here's the next part. We're gonna come with one in front, one behind you. You're gonna come up, then you're gonna touch, then you're gonna turn. You got it? Okay, so from here, one in front, one behind. Up, touch, turn, forward, back, down, up. Top hand goes back, down hand goes forward, exchange. You gotta stick with me. Up, touch, you got this. Turn, forward, back, down, up, back, forward, exchange. As you come up, one palm is facing up, the other one faces up too. Both fingers going forward. Turn, separate, forward, back, down, up, back, forward, exchange. Touch, turn, forward, back, down, up, back, forward, exchange. Touch, turn, forward, back, down, up, back, forward, exchange. Okay, so every day is a blessing, all right? Every day is a blessing, and you are blessed to have another day. Ain't that a blessing? Touch, turn, forward, back, down, up, back, forward, and exchange. Okay, some of you may have got confused on this one. Okay, but we're not going to This one is called Buddha Palm. Okay, but it has nothing to do with the Buddha. It's just the name of the exercise. All right, here's the next one. All right, y'all ready for the next one? This one, you don't want to miss it. No matter what you got to do, this exercise, you don't want to miss it, okay? Shout out to everybody doing Qigong with the Holistic Lifestyle Tribe. Once again, if you're not part of the Holistic Lifestyle Tribe, make sure you go to the holisticlifestyletribe.com and join, right? It's going to change your life. We're doing a detox on April 1st. So make sure you tap in. Back to the exercise. Cause I'm gonna stop going live. I'm gonna stop going live so that you guys can just join the tribe. Okay, that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do y'all like that. All right, here's what we're doing. You want to pretend like you're holding a cup of tea. Okay, you're gonna serve the tea out. Bring it forward. Then you're gonna bring it to the side. Then you're gonna go over your shoulder. Then you're gonna bring the tea forward. You're gonna bring the tea to the side and bring it in. Got it? So here's what you're doing. You're serving the tea, bringing the tea to the side, going over the head, bring the tea forward, bring it back to the side and bring it in. Here it is, the secret. Somebody says you want to detox. If you want to detox, go to my shop, theholisticmotivator.com. Those of you who are detoxing, now is the best time to get your detox kit. It gives you plenty of time to get it on time. So that way you don't have to say, I don't have my detox kit. Okay? So go to theholisticmotivator.com/shop and get you some. And bring it in. So the tea cups, you want to never spill the tea. Keep the tea up the whole time. You're going to serve the tea. You're going to bring it to the side. You're going to go over your head. Just bring it forward, bend the knees, keep the palms up, and then bring it in. So you're using full mobility, leaning back, leaning forward, coming in. Okay? I don't like this song. There's too much going on. It's too fast. I'm gonna play that again. Serve the tea, lean over the head. I love you too. Bring it forward, bring it to the side, and bring it in. You got it? Serve the tea. Bring it to the side, lean over the head. Bring it forward, bring it to the side, and bring it in. Breathe. Make sure you breathe while you do this. Okay, I'm exposing myself over here. There we go. Looking good. Okay. Serve the tea, lean over, forward, in. So life is stressful. Life is stressful, and we could hold the stress of life in our shoulders. But life is more stressful when we hold the stress. You hear what I just said? Life is stressful. And we could choose to hold the weight of the world in our shoulders. Life is more stressful when we hold it. Here's what we do. We can release the tension. Yes, we can release the anxiety, right? We can release the weight of the world from our shoulders intentionally with self-care practices like this, rotational Qigong movement, like a massage, like letting things go, right? So now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do both hands together. You're gonna serve both hands forward, bend your knees. You're gonna thrust the pelvic forward like this. You're gonna lean back. You're gonna go over the head, palms facing up. Then you're gonna go forward. Then you're gonna go to the side. Then you're gonna bring it in. See that? Hey, shout out to you who's enjoying my content. All right. By the way, everybody watching right now, I want to make a special announcement. TikTok is uncertain. If you love Rise and Prime, Ed Talks Daily, make sure you go to my YouTube channel. Go to the Holistic Motivator on YouTube. Subscribe. That way you will never miss a thing. Even if any of these apps go away, you'll be on the YouTube, because I don't think YouTube is gonna go away, right? So y'all make sure y'all go on YouTube and subscribe to my channel, right? I'm 5 people away from 1,000 subscribers, right? Humble beginnings. Shout out to you, Adrian. Good to see you. So both hands forward, you lean back, you go over your head, then you bring it forward, bring it to the side, bring it in. This is the chi cups. All right, y'all ready for the reverse chi cups? Somebody says now I'm 4 people away. Great, y'all go get me to 1,000, right? Like the videos, just leave comments on them, right? That's gonna help boost the algorithm. Even if you didn't get to watch the video, assume it's good and just like it, right? We're tricking the system. All right, so here's what you do. You're gonna start from behind, bring it in front of you, lean over the head, then extend it back, then bring it in. So now we're doing the reverse chi cups. Once again, this is really good. How many are stressed out? Get rid of the stress, okay? Okay, shout out to Rayana. Appreciate you. From behind to front, thrust the pelvic, lean over the head. Now I'm 3 away, shout out to Winnie. Y'all see it? 2 hands behind you, bend your knees, thrust the pelvic, lean over the head, right? Get some good chi cups in. Yesterday I was talking about your routine, and I spoke of how your routine is your life, right? A lot of people sometimes forget that there's no big difference between your life and your routine. Okay, so I'm gonna keep talking about that. Just like I'm gonna keep talking about internal spring cleaning, detoxing and fasting as the seasons change, right? I'm also gonna be talking about movement, exercising, the importance of exercising, right? So why is it important that now is a great time to not just focus on spring cleaning, moving, and routine? Why? Because you have an opportunity to eat a bunch of fruits from your labor, right? You have the opportunity to eat from your garden, but you got to plant the seeds. So it's hard to plant seeds if you wake up tired every day. It's hard to plant seeds if you are starting to get lethargic, right? If you're recovering from a winter season, it's hard to be active and planting when you've been idle. So what do you got to do? You got to switch your body up, right? You got to do the stuff that worked and stop doing the stuff that doesn't work. And what I mean by that is, if you analyze your life, you're gonna notice there are a couple of things that when you do it, you do better. And there are a couple of things that when you don't do better. And there are a couple of things that when you do, it makes you do worse. So here's the secret. Stop doing the things that make you do worse. Do the things that make you do better, okay? Stop doing the thing that is robbing you of what you can have, and do the things that's gonna give you what you want. So basically, you know the habits that you do that don't serve you. Nobody gotta walk up to you and say, you do this, you do that, you don't do this, you do this. You know it. In fact, you say it in your mind all of the time. You know what you're doing to rob you of your possibility. You know what you're doing every day that's not helping you get to your goals. However, you do know what you've done before that has gotten you to be better, healthier, more clear, just everything working for you. You've actually have enough experience in your life to have done certain things that work. That means that it's not that you don't know what to do. It's not that you don't know how to do it, but the issue is you're not getting yourself to do it. So my goal right now is to remind you that you can make a decision today to do it. Here's what I mean. Making a decision today to do it says, okay, I stopped doing these very things. Walking, running, it worked. I stopped doing it, I need to do it. I stopped going to the gym at night. It really worked. I need to do it. I stopped journaling in the morning. I need to do it. I stopped calling this person I really care about. I need to do it. What is it that you need to do? I stopped following these SOPs, standard operating procedures for my business. I need to do it. What is it that you need to do? Let me tell you, here's what stops us from doing what we need to do sometimes. It's not that we don't know how to do it. It's not that we don't know what to do. It's just that we feel bad about not having done it before or prior, right? We feel bad that you didn't do it. I know, I've been there, right? I've been there so many times. When you just say, look at me, I didn't do it, you feel bad about it. Let me ask you a question. Has feeling bad ever got you anything besides feeling bad? Okay, do you want to fight for your guilt trip? Do you want to fight off the trip you're guilting yourself off? Or do you want to fight for the life that you want? Do you want to fight to feel bad about what you didn't do? Or do you want to fight to do the things you want to do? Let me tell you something. I understand you could have done better, okay? I understand. You could have been farther. I understand you blocked your own blessing. Yo, I get it, okay? I get it. You blocked your blessing. But let me tell you something. You can't grab onto the next blessing unless you let go of the fact that you blocked the last one, okay? So a lot of times, God is ready to bless you, but the issue is you don't feel like you deserve to be blessed. Let me say that again. God is ready to bless you, but you don't feel like you need to be blessed. You don't feel like you deserve to be blessed. You don't feel good enough, right? You don't feel as if you deserve the success. So the reason why you're actually procrastinating is not because you fear failing. It's just that you fear getting something that you don't deserve. But that's not the truth. The truth of the matter is you do deserve what you're about to get, right? Not just because of what you've done and who you are, but just because you are, right? Just because you are, you deserve it, right? That's a different mentality. So guess what? We sabotage success when we don't believe we deserve it. We also sabotage success when we don't believe we can hold on to it. Like you have a new level you're about to get into and you need to get to that new level, but you're not getting to it because you're afraid you're going to drop the ball when you get there. So a lot of times we don't challenge ourselves because we're afraid we're not going to be up to the challenge. So what's a strength and courage that we can develop when we say, I know I've messed up in the past before. I've dropped the ball plenty of times. Whoa, look at this. I did it. I see it. But if I stop playing this game, I can't score. Like, yo, if you stop playing just because you messed up a few shots, you're going to miss 100% of the shots you don't take, is what MJ said. You're going to miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So why not take a shot at it? That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling you to be the best. I'm just telling you to be your best. Why not take a shot at it? Hey, why not take a shot at finding strategies to build your business that you never knew you could do before? Why not start to be an evangelist for your brand in the streets, right? Hustle local, think global. Why not you? Why can't you start your class and invite people in your neighborhood? Why can't you find those organic products and make those candles and ship them out? Why can't you do it? Why? Because you messed up in the past? Well, let me tell you, the person you were then was not necessarily ready for the person that you are now because you had to grow through certain things. Guess what? Your failures does not make you weaker. It makes you better because it prepared you. Let me tell you something. If you did fail at something before and you're afraid of starting it because you're like, I may fail at it again, let me tell you something. You know the things you shouldn't do. So you actually ahead of the game. I know what not to do is wisdom just as much as I know what to do. Some people say wisdom is I know what to do. Wisdom is also I know what to avoid. That's wisdom, right? There is stupidity. There is wisdom in your stupidity. Once you say, yes, I didn't do that, but it taught me something. Let me tell you another thing. You got triggered into something. Now you're afraid of your triggers. Now, let me give you an example. Somebody says, I have it all going for me. Somebody says, it's working in my favor. All things are working greater my good. For good, the great, everything is working for my greater good. And then boom, life happens, hits you right in the face. Now, your greater bad is higher than your greater good. You're operating out of making decisions that's not serving you. You were triggered, something happened, and it brought you back to a place you never wanted to get to. Remember when you said, I changed, and you felt it in your soul, in your spirit, I changed. And then something triggered you back into the past. Look, don't let the triggers convince you that just because you got triggered back to a place that you are meant to stay at that place. Your triggers would try to convince you that because you got back to a place, you're meant to stay at that place. No, sometimes we get back to places not to stay in the place we got back to, but to remind us that that place still is inside of us. Let me say that again. Sometimes we get back to places not because you're about to live in that place, but because God is humbling you for you to remember that, you still have that little corner inside of you. And if you don't actually do something about it, or if you're not actively doing right by yourself, you may go back there. God will humble you by your own triggers. What I mean by that is, sometimes you think you are superhuman. Like you have made your practices, you have made your knowledge, you have made everything you know how to do more empowering than God. And sometimes God got to show you that what you think is going to keep your life stable is not going to keep it stable. I'm the stable keeper, right? I'm the stable keeper. I'm the shepherd, right? So God will remind you that he's the shepherd. But guess what? He's not going to do it to you. You're going to do it to yourself by your very own nature. So guess what? If you're going to trigger yourself into you, it means that you actually doing it to yourself. God just watching you do it. But let me tell you, here's why God watches in silence. Because he knows the strength you got. I don't know if y'all hearing the word. I was not planning on giving y'all word this morning like this. But look, God knows what you got. Since he knows what you got, he says, I'm going to let you walk through that dark moment there. Because I know who you is. Maybe he didn't say it like that. He's like, I know who you are, son. He's like, I'm just going to watch you here. Listen, if you need me, call me. I'll be there in a hurry. He'll be right there. But he's going to be like, I'm looking at you. Let me see what she's about to do. Let me see okay. Let me say this. You've been waiting to get to the next grade, but when God gave you the test, you failed it with your past behaviors. Okay. Maybe I need to pause. You've been waiting for God to promote you. Like literally, I'm reminded of myself begging God to take me to the next level. And then I'm reminded of God telling me, like, bro, if you want to go to the next level, the secret is obey what I tell you. That's the secret. That's what God told me. That's what I feel in my spirit, whatever. God's like, obey what I tell you to do. And I, as a human, says, I will not obey. I didn't say that consciously, but subconsciously, the way that I behave in certain things, when I don't listen to what God tells me to do, that's lack of obedience. So God is like, you are a king. I know who you are, but you're not obeying. So how can I give you the kingdom? Right? So when God tells you, I need you to go do this ministry, you can't be sitting at your house. When God tells you, I need you to launch this product, you can't be not launching it. When God tells you, I need you to make simple videos, you better get your butt to do it. When God gives you a gift and he says, you got to bring it out. If you don't do it, you're going to suffer your life. You're going to suffer the life that you have, suffering the life that you should have because you're disobedient to what God is telling you, right? The reason why we block our blessings is because we don't take action on what God tells us. Obedience is key to manifestation. Okay? Obedience is key to manifestation. All right? Shout out to everybody, right? So how do we stay obedient? Renew your mind every single day. Obedience is the key to manifestation, and obedience only happens with the renewal of the mind every single day. Sometimes it's not that we're not obeying God, it's just that we're subconsciously obeying our subconscious behaviors and our scripts, and we don't even know that we're doing it. So actually there is a fight, there is a battle. There is a human, there's a spirit being who wants to do what is in their spirit, in their intuition. But there is the world discouraging you. There's the media mongering fear. There's the economy making you scared, right? There's all of these things outside of you that you can't necessarily control that may tell a lie to you. Let me tell you something. Don't let the lie prosper, right? Look. The devil uses lies to keep you away from your truth, so you don't discover the truth, so you're not a conduit of truth. That's the trick of the devil. Tell you lies. Okay, and I'm letting you know right now, some of you, you're not suffering you're suffering the lies the devil been telling you. And what I mean by the devil, I'm talking about a part of yourself. When I talk about the devil, there are spirits, could be devilish spirits, but there is a part of us that does the same thing. It's a spirit in us. It's like it's this negative connotation about our own selves. It's like lying to us. It's like God told me you are wonderfully, beautifully made, and the devil gonna let you know you are not. Like, you are an ugly person. Look at your character. You are so ugly. And his what is, it's a gaslighting. So first, the carnal part of yourself pulls you to do stuff that hurts you anyways, and then you do it. But then it lied to you that said it's gonna be really good. So you thought it was really good. And then you actually in the moment probably enjoy whatever your carnal self told you to do. But then you suffer the consequences. This is not just about, per se, I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about anything that's against you. Yourself says, fill your ego with certainty that you can control people by killing that person. And you go, you kill that person, right? That's a lie of the devil, right? Guess what happens now? You just gotten yourself in a bond that you can't get yourself out of. So sometimes greed will allow you to do stuff that will break a relationship that you shouldn't have done. The devil gonna lie to you and say, look at that, you deserve that. Then once you get it, you're like, man, I should have kept the relationship and let go of that. So what I'm letting you know is the devil gonna lie to you, but here's how the devil lied to you the most. Negative thinking. Look, God can't use people who don't speak life. Let me not say that. God will use people no matter what state you're in. He's going to speak life into you. But it's hard for you to create and for him to use you when you speak death. So the devil wants to keep you as guilty as possible. There are forces that don't want to see you prosper because what's inside of you is a solution, and energies don't want that. I don't know if you know what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is there's something so special inside of you that there are forces that don't want you to see you succeed. And you don't want to be that force. You want to be a force to reckon with. You want to be a force that when you speak, other people say, hey, let's go. You want to be a force where there is less fear, more faith. Where there is less hate, more love. Where there is less negative self-talk and more empowering self-talk. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? It's a new season. I'm planting new seeds, right? It's a new season. I'm going to let go of last season. It's a new season. I'm going to adopt new habits. It's a new season. I'm going to leave all the back in the last season. It's a new season. I'm going to have a better attitude. It's a new season. Why not make my life the best? This is a life that you have. Look, I want you to understand that. Don't suffer your thoughts. Don't suffer your vision of what you think life should be like. Just be in gratitude and enjoy the life you got. That's my message, and I'm sticking to it. It's the Holistic Motivator. Shout out to everybody. I just had a quick little word. We're doing Qigong. I stopped for 5 minutes. I ended up going for 30. But anyways, let me tell you something. I wish I can say that I gave you a message. I didn't give you a message as much as I share with you the thoughts of my heart and mind, right? I didn't give you a message like I gave you a speech. Like you can relate to it because I just gave you what I go through, right? And what I'm letting you know right now is you have to understand that there's a breakthrough that's ready to happen for you, but what's happening is sometimes you're in the way of your breakthrough. You're in the way of your breakthrough. Okay. You're in the way of your breakthrough because of the parts of you that didn't heal. You're in the way of your breakthrough because you're not breaking through that procrastination. Okay. God is like, man, Ed, I need you to write this book. I'm like, God, I'm gonna write the book. And I do everything but write the book. But then every day I'd be like, I want to speak all around the world. I'm going to be a top motivational speaker out here, literally helping people live holistically. And God is like, okay, I like that. That's very nice. That's a very nice dream. I believe in you, son. And I go out and not do the works to get there. Guess what happens? If you don't do the works, you can have faith all day. You could visualize yourself being a best-selling author, speaking all around the world. You could visualize people be like, man, Ed, that book, that one line paragraph he wrote was usually useful. You could visualize it. You could see it. You could manifest it in your mind. You could speak the affirmations, but you got to get your butt up and just do the work. So guess what I got to do today? I got to put an hour in. Do I need to focus on how I procrastinated for years? No. I need to ask myself this question. How much more will I suffer if I put this off? And is the strain of doing this more painful than the drain of not doing it? I just want you to ask yourself that question. You know how you just need 30 minutes to sit down and do something? Which one is worse? Okay, you don't feel like going to the gym. I don't feel like going to the gym, but you know your health is out of order. I want you to think about it. Does living an extra 20 years matter to you? And I want you to compare that with that extra 20 minutes in the gym. There will be no comparison. Okay, you're about to snap at somebody who's probably the love of your life, and you're angry at the moment. You're about to say something you may never be able to take back. But to fulfill your ego, you got a choice. You might want to fight to be right, or you can actually fight to be on the same page. That's deep. Now, which one is better? Okay, a 30 minutes where your ego feel good, or a lifetime of bliss, marital bliss? You gonna go through some stuff in the marriage, but you still gonna have that bliss, because bliss is not just beauty, it's pain. So we have trade-offs. What will I suffer in the future if I don't suffer this right now? Some of you may need to suffer some stuff. Like you might have to suffer some stuff. Like you might have to go without while everybody has what you think you should be having. And you gotta give some stuff up to go up. You got to sacrifice as an investment of the future. This is saying, I'm not using this right now. Why? Because I gotta use this. This is like saying, I can't go to that place right now because sacrifice is budgeting. Sacrifice is saying, my finances have been out of order these last few months. Sacrificing is saying, I need to have a specific amount on different categories of my life, and I need to track it, and I track it at the end of the week. Sacrifices mean I can't go shoe shopping because I don't have it. Look, sacrifices says, it's not that I have no money, but I don't have the budget. Sacrifices says, I have the money, but it's not in my budget. That's a sacrifice. You gotta give, shout out to ET, you gotta give some stuff up to go up. You gotta do these sacrifices. You gotta sacrifice your habits. You gotta sacrifice your behaviors. You gotta sacrifice wanting to be right. You gotta sacrifice it. I've been out of order. If you've been out of order, guess what you got to do? Order it. Order it. Let me tell you why people aren't ordering things that are out of order. Because they're hoarding, with an H, the things that got them out of order. One of the easiest ways to order your life is to declutter it. Okay. One of the easiest ways to bring order to a space that's out of order is to declutter it. You have to get some stuff out. So some of you don't just need order as in mental declutter your mind or declutter your emotions. You need a physical decluttering. Like, you're out of order because your room is out of order. You're out of order because your routine is out of order. And what you got to do is you got to reorder the routine. You got to order it. You got to throw some stuff away. Be more of a minimalist. You got to free your chi up. Giving stuff to go up means freeing your chi up. Some of you don't realize that you probably have some stuff in your room right now that's affecting your mental health every single day. But you have not developed the courage to let it go yet. And sometimes you got to let stuff go so you can grow. Some of you, you're holding stuff from your past relationships, not just in your heart and your mind, but in your room, in your space, and you want a new boyfriend or girlfriend. Like you still got all the gifts from your exes up, but you want a new, like literally freeing up means sometimes you got to get rid of the stuff that you loved, right? So you can get the stuff that's going to be loving for you in the future. Hoarding can also look like putting the cucumber on layaway. I was going to say a different word. But God splacked me in my mind the other day, say, Ed, I didn't tell you to curse when you do my videos. So I'm like, all right, I'm not going to say no curse. I was trying to be Richard Pryor. Can you let me say some jokes? So I'm going to use some other terms and still try to keep it funny, all right? But it's just like Eddie Murphy said. You're keeping the pocket punani. You're keeping a pocket punani. You got the punani right in your pocket. All right? So it's close proximity. So it's only a text away. It's only a text away. And I understand. So you got the cucumber right in your pocket. Why? Because you know at some point you're going to need to feed your bodily thirst and hunger. Because you're hungry. You are thirsty. Right? You are very thirsty, very hungry. And you keeping the cucumber and the punani right in your pocket. Now, you don't just want a cucumber or a punani. What you want is you want love, right? So now your pockets are so heavy that it's draining your heart. So what I mean by that is you have so many options that you can't dedicate yourself enough. Because as soon as you get in a new relationship, if it doesn't work for one day, you go in that pocket. Now you start pulling pocket punani. And now you're like, how come my relationship's not working? Right? Because guess what? You got a safety net. No net. That's what ET says. No net. No net. Okay, I'm in a relationship. You got to say, I'm in a relationship. No net. Okay. I'm talking to someone. No net. I'm talking to someone. A net is I'm talking to someone. And you're like, my life is out of order. That's why you're talking to too many ones. And God is like, I can't send you the one because you got too many someones. It's like, I got the one for you, but how you going to get the one with someone's? You got to give some stuff up to go up, right? Easy access doesn't mean high quality. Easy access doesn't mean high quality, right? Easy access normally means lack of worth. Okay, somebody, y'all hearing that? Easy access means lack of worth. And if you're going to put some worth on yourself, put some respect on your name. Somebody comment that below. I'm putting some respect on my name. All right, easy access means lower value. Now, there are some exclusive things that you can only access if you have specific things, if you have specific credentials, if you have a specific membership club. Some of you, people have access to you and they don't even have the key to your heart. How the hell they got the key to your panties? Now, what I'm letting you know is you are diminishing your worth when you make it easy access. Now, somebody reverse says, they don't have easy access to me. I have easy access to them. Put some respect on your name, okay? It doesn't matter if they turn their key inside of your lock or if you turn your key inside of their lock, the key is still in the lock, okay? And you are locked in. And the reason why you got these soul ties is because their trauma key is in your trauma key and you call it trauma bonding. You locked in. You're right. You enchained. You are locked in. Pain, right? Constantly feeding your body but not feeding your soul. So though you get love, you're not getting love. You get pseudo love. So you're hurting, right? You gotta let some stuff go so you can grow. Obedience is when you ask God for a husband and then you become a wife. That's obedience. Obedience is you ask God for you ask God for a good relationship and you become the type of person that. Obedience is you ask God for financial prosperity and you become a disciplined entrepreneur. That's obedience. Obedience is not, I give it to God and I do what I want to do. Oh, God, send me somebody. And you do what you want to do. Obedience is you give it to God and you follow the rubrics of what God told you to do. That's obedience. Okay? If you're going to give it to God, you got to give it all to God. Okay? All right? So, I'm going to say this. It's more to just hope for, right? It's more to just hope for it, right? It's like there's more than just hoping for it. But it's one when you say, I got to do this, right? I got to do this. And you got to keep picking yourself up. I got to do this. I got to do this. I get to do this. This is my calling here. I got to do this, all right? At some point, we have to start hoping and we have to start enjoying our hopes. Like at some point, you got to stop dreaming and you got to start living in your dreams. Like, bruh, when is that going to be? Like, when will the dreaming cease and the living in the dream will begin? Like, when will the dreaming cease and the living in the dream will begin? The moment you say, I'm going to stick to my standards, I'm going to trust God and follow what the Creator told me to do, the moment you are able to shorten the gap between your best version and your lowest versions, that's when it's able to happen. The moment you say, I may mess up for a day, I'm not going to mess up for 3 days in a row. Your life starts to shift. You start to be in the dream. Like, you don't just dream about it, you start creating it. Like, some people can be doing the very things they're dreaming about right now. Like, let me tell you something real quick. We're gonna close out soon because I've been talking a lot and I be getting subconscious when I talk too much, but I can't stop doing it because it's what I do, right? Let me tell you something. Come close. The dream happens when you make it happen. That's all it is. Like somebody says, I'm living my dreams. They just took the action steps to get them to live their dreams. Some of you want to do something that you can actually do right now, but you've been like, when I do that, I'm gonna no, you actually could be doing that thing right now. Okay? So that's pretty much my message of the day. Hopefully that this added a lot of value to you. And yes, So somebody says this video you can make. Yeah, I'm gonna make shorts from it full energy. I got you. We're gonna turn this into a bunch of shorts and TikToks, and I'm gonna focus more on that on YouTube. So shout out to everybody who tapped in. Drop something in the chat if you got a word from it. Drop something that you got from it. What's your main takeaway? Right? It feels good to know that people got something from it. So drop something in the chat. Let me know what you got from it. And I just want to let y'all know that. Let me just stop the music. I had the whole elevator music in the back. It felt good though. It was chilling. All right. This Ryan is in the room. Liz in the room. Janelle in the room. Good. Hope yeah. Okay. Somebody says action, align, action, ignition. This was awesome. Start living your dream. Exactly. It's okay. Your spirit and mind still has something important to share. Yep, I did. Just start. Takeaway is that I've been immature, thinking I was immature. That's deep. What other takeaways we got? Somebody says that motivated them. That's good. Okay, somebody else said discipline and let God. That's beautiful. Be careful how you spread yourself with different options. Amen. Someone said take order. Somebody says give up to grow up. Just start. I got that. And great way to start. Great. Apologize. Yep. I love it. I love the feedback. Great. Okay. It helps me. Engagement definitely helps me because it's literally like I'm giving a speech to computers that have people in them. But anyways, shout out to y'all and shout out to everybody, man. It's spring, so get out there, start doing it. But let me talk to y'all about the detox though. Those of you who are looking to make a major shift, I'm not even telling y'all this so you can join my program. I want you to join my program, but I'm telling you this mainly because this has helped me. Like every time that I want to shift any part of my life, I go on the detox. I'm just telling you, that's just how I do it. Like if I want to give up a habit, detox. If I want to like reset my morning routine, detox. If I want to be way more productive, detox. And because we're in a spiritual time, April, right? We got the Passover. We got so many different stuff that's going on right now, right? We got Easter coming up. One of the best times to detox and fast is actually right now, okay? So April 1st and on, first week is letting go. Second week of this detox is the fast. Third week is breaking the fast. We're going to be detoxing and juice feasting. Those of you who are interested, detoxing, juice feasting, send me a DM. Go to my website, the holisticlifestyletribe.com. Sign up, okay? Hey, see fam in the building, okay? So we're going to have, it's 3 weeks, but it's not going to be 3 weeks of not eating. I just want you to clear that up. The first week, you're going to progressively replace your meals. So you're going to be eating the first week, but you're just going to progressively replace your meals with some juices. Second week, you're going to do all juices, teas, and part of the detox kit. Third week, we're breaking the fast. April 1st to the 21st, internal spring cleaning. If you're interested, comment spring cleaning. Someone said, everything you said felt like an epiphany. I've heard all this before, but you did something, but did nothing to change and grow. This was a reminder to get in my behind and put in the work. I feel you on that. I'll second that notion for myself, right? I gave myself a reminder too. So we got Conscious Soul 1 is interested in spring cleaning. Let me tell y'all this though. I can't really keep up with the message, with the comments. So you have to kind of follow up with me because that's how I'm going to be able to follow up. So DM or my website or email, whatever. But we got to get something up so y'all can get it. Can I use the fall kit or do I need the spring one too? Joanne, you can use the fall kit. It will be about the same thing with some few minute changes. If there are changes, you're going to get the changes. Okay, so we have a lot of people interested in the spring cleaning. Please make sure you also message me so that I can have you down, because right now I see you, but it's gonna be hard for me to follow up, right? Unless I know a way to do that. Okay. And also the detox kit is in my website. I sell herbs, right? When you buy the detox kit, you actually get access to the. In fact, whoever buys the detox kit, you get access to the spring cleaning, but you got to make sure that you're locked in, right? I'm not gonna chase nobody to show up to Zoom or log in. You're gonna have to be very proactive and following the instructions, okay? But anyways, okay. And another lesson from the thought list said, rethink your free time, be mindful of your time, okay? All right, so a lot of people are just spring cleaning. We're getting it in internal spring cleaning starting from the 1st to the 21st. Okay? Everybody good? Fat Tribe, you good? And I've been talking a lot. I always feel weird when I talk, y'all just sitting there. I hope I didn't bore y'all. Y'all good? Okay. It's like...
Good. That was great.
All right. Good. It's like being in a room. You know, it's like you're in the room, and if you just in the room talking to everybody, and then you just start talking like, damn, what did you say for that? Oh, for it. So it'd be weird when I come down of my download high, and I'd be like, okay, I'm down now. I'm now flowing differently. Anyways, I'm giving y'all a little what's going on in my thought process. But yeah. So y'all go check out my website, holisticmotivator.com/shop. Get you the detox kit. Yeah, shout out to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all send me a DM, and I'm gonna hook y'all up. And if you want to get some fresh herbs, I just harvested a lot of herbs. I've been harvesting herbs. One of my favorite herbs is the pigeon pea. With mint, for you ladies. And it's not just the purpose of that. It has many different purposes. Pigeon pea and mint, y'all should get that one, right? Tighten that thing up, but at the same time, it's an antibiotic, right? So you want to use that. Just the pigeon pea by itself. I got some other herbs in there like neem, super detoxifying, cleanser, parasite cleaner. That neem will get rid of a lot of things. Cancer killer. We got the guinea hen weed, build cells that's gonna go against the cancer cells. Good for prostate. Go get you that guinea hen weed for prostate. And my infamous parasite cleanse is kind of out of stock, but I know y'all gonna need that for the detox, so we're gonna have to get that in stock. It's just because I grow my herbs and I'm still waiting for some of them to grow again, but we're gonna have to get that to you. The parasite cleanse is the most powerful one. Well, it's my favorite. Bellyache bush, cerasee, and when my herbs grow again, we're gonna get you the Mexican tea in it. Okay. Mullein came in the fall detox kit. I have the mullein capsules. So Victoria, I can get you mullein, but in capsule form, not in tea form. Okay, so probably better in capsule anyways. So I got mullein. Now, what else? The tea of the week is actually Indian almond leaves for reducing blood pressure, clearing out inflammation from the blood vessels. So those of you who have any uncles, aunts, with high blood pressure, Indian almond leaves. Now, what else? What else I got? I got some catnip tea, super for gut health. Right, those of you who are bloated all the time, bloated all the time. Catnip, and you can use it for your cats. That's what it's catnip. And it's an antiseptic. Use it for wounds. Okay, what else I got in my shop? Sour salt. Sour salt has so many benefits that just naming them in itself is not enough, right? Sour salt. Got sour salt on my shop. Those of you who need sour salt, check out the sour salt. Mullein, of course, is good for lungs and congestion. Yep, that's right. And especially in the fall. Now, what's affected during the spring? Your liver. Your liver. Your liver needs the detoxing. So guess what we're gonna include in this herbal mix detox cleanse? We're gonna have more herbs for the liver. That's why we're gonna do a lot of teas. The liver, the blood, cleaning out the blood. Okay, so those are some teas in my shop. We have the pH reducer balanced bath with Indian almond leaves. If you have any yeast infection, things like that, it'll restore your pH. So go check that out. What else we got? Of course, the pigeon pea leaves with the mint was a recipe from Zoe Lady, and it's a way to staunch blood. Like I said, pigeon peas is also a antibiotic, but it also tightens the vaginal walls, right? According to Haitian folk medicine, right? According to traditional Haitian medicine. So, as she suggested, and as many other women actually testified that it worked for them, if you drink this tea, you can actually, after menopause, if your vagina has gotten extra wide due to birth, I said after menopause, my bad, post, whatever, you know what I'm saying, post birth, right? It helps that. You can use it as a bath or drink it as a tea, okay? So I have that herbal mix in my shop for those of you who want it. Okay, so, and I think that's all I have for now, okay? And my special blend tea, the anxiety with lemongrass, Lepia alba, and verbena. Yeah, the word is postpartum. Is on my shop. Those of you who struggle with depression, anxiety, you want to ease up your nervous system. Once again, anxiety is the best aromatic, smells good, tastes good, and it helps you chill. Once again, you get all of these herbs from my shop, theholisticmotivator.com/shop. Somebody says, why do you talk about your herbs now after every rise in prime? Because normally what I would do is I would just bless people with motivation, and I wouldn't tell them what I have to offer. So now I'm like, guess what I got to do every single day after my podcast? I got to tell you about what I have to offer, right? That's going to help me keep building my business, right? So that way I can keep blessing people with what I do. So those of you who don't want any tea, here's what I want you to do. You can also Cash App to support what I got going on. Those of you watching on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Cash App, The Holistic Motivator. Send me some love, right? So that's one way you can support. We got teas, we got the detox program, we got the tribe. These are all different ways that I help you with your lifestyle. One is my coaching community, which is the tribe. As you can see, we're with the tribe. So the tribe, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Y'all make sure y'all get in the tribe, because we about to do retreats and stuff, and it's about to be next level, right? So y'all definitely need to. Joanne says she loved the anxiety. Let me get y'all testimony. Joanne, don't forget to go leave me a review on my website, okay, for the anxiety. Alicia, I think you already left it. No, I don't think you left a review yet. Okay. Let me see. Alicia is drinking that now. If you need more, I got you. I'm gonna have bigger sizes for those people who want more tea. Okay. For those people who want more tea, I'm gonna start having some bigger sizes, because if you're running out already, it means that, you know, even the ones that are currently $8 that are 5 grams, I might even up it. It depends. Okay. But just know that my teas, they're not expensive. They're just really high quality stuff. That's what it is. They're just high quality. Why? Because you get them within like a week or so of their harvest. Sometimes a month or 2 months. But it's nothing more than 6 months. You know, most teas that you get, it's not that young. It's not that, right? It's probably been sitting around for a long time. All right? So you're able to it. Somebody says use the tea bag over and over. That is true, especially for the anxiety. Once you get that thing in the tea bag, you can use it over and over and over. Okay? Alright? So, alright, y'all. You on your 3rd tribe with the same tea bag? Okay, dang. Alicia, you going all in. You going all in with that. But yeah, let me talk to the people here who came to the room. I don't want to keep just talking to everybody all at once. Yo, y'all good for the detox coming up April 1st? It's 9 o'clock, so I'm about to go. Are y'all good? Do you guys need anything? Any way I can help, support, serve, anything you need, you get ready for the detox. Joanne says she need a bigger bag. Joanne, I got you. Next time, I'll get you. When you order some more, I'm gonna make sure I hook you up. That's the thing, y'all. If y'all haven't noticed, I be sending y'all free gifts. Every time somebody order, I send y'all a free gift. Any questions before I go? So I'm gonna do a little quick Q&A. If anybody got any questions, drop it in the chat, and then I'm gonna head out. Boom, boom, boom. How do I prepare it? How do you prepare it today? I'm not sure what that question is. I need to sleep. I've been up all night. Go to sleep. Get off the TikTok. Go to sleep. Joanne, go on my YouTube. You can catch the replay. Full Energy, what is your next live? Tomorrow morning, same time. Anybody else got any more questions? Suzanne, I'll see you. Get off of here. You can't be on my live no more. Go to sleep. Oh, Adrian, you have a blessed day too, Queen. Oh, by the way, vision board party. Janelle, you wanted to say something? I see you got your mic on. You ain't say nothing. Talk to me.
Thank you for showing up and delivering your daily dose of holistic wellness. I appreciate you.
I received that. You're welcome. Thank you.
Wouldn't make it without you some days, but
Yes, you will.
I would. I know. yes, I know. I call that energy back,
but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yes.
I appreciate you and I love you. And I'm glad I can share my light with you. Okay?
I appreciate
and thank you for doing the same to me every day. Okay? All right? I really appreciate that. Let's and by the way, y'all, let's start to share this good energy, man. Y'all tell your friends about the tribe. We're gonna get the Mighty Networks thing right back up. Let's get this on the road, man. Springtime is here. All right, no more questions. Thank you, Janelle. Thank you, Ion. And we're gonna tap in next time. Okay. Let's say some affirmation before we go. So y'all drop some affirmations in the chat real quick. Drop some affirmations. Okay. I am being obedient. I am obedient to God's word and direction for my life. That's the affirmation I feel. I am obedient to God's word and affirmation for my life. Adrian says, vision board party. What about it? Yes. I just said it and I missed it. Vision board party coming soon for the new year. I'm thinking April 1st. What is it? Yeah, I have 8 days to promote it. April 1st, vision board party. Yes, I got to get my text messaging back up. By the way, those of you who haven't been receiving any text messages from me, it got super expensive. And your boy's in debt with the text messaging people. And I'm like, bruh, I ain't charging y'all nothing for this text message. So it's gonna be hard for me to like let y'all know about the workshop because my whole thing is down. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give everybody a chance who love my text messages about the detox to donate. Exactly. There we go. Janelle, you took it out of my mouth.
Oh, I am donating for sure. I told you that. I didn't get that Venmo in time, and I was on to the next episode. But let me tell you something. We're gonna call through the universal help and ask that it be manifested and delivered because I miss those texts, and it really helps a lot when you do your cleansing and fasting and stuff. And
oh yeah, I need the text. Yeah, you're right. We're gonna need them texts, especially for the fast. So guess what? This is what I'm gonna have to do then. I'm gonna have to Like you said, ask for donations, which I'm doing now.
I'm gonna say it on live. I'm gonna give you at least $100 for starters, and
Yeah.
you can match that. It's like donate, and who's gonna sponsor my match? White Castle.
Oh, that's, you go next level here. Okay. Oh, look, somebody says they'll match you. You heard that, Janelle? Somebody on TikTok. Joanne says she's gonna match you. Whatever you do, she gonna do. So we're gonna get the tech.
All right, then. There we go. It's on, man.
Okay. You donate to the Holistic Motivator, Cash App or Flex Holistic, but we just say the Holistic Motivator. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit up community. We're gonna get my text messaging back up. And actually, everybody who donates, you gonna automatically get added to a premium like list. So I send you more text messages. So we're gonna do something better. And then posts. So I'm gonna add you to the premium list. That way you won't get one message. You get like messages every day, or very like that. And moving forward, I guess what I'll do is I'll have a premium message feature, so that way I can keep getting income from the text messages, so I can keep paying the text messages off. That way I'm not losing money. So that's what we're gonna do, okay? Somebody says, I am the vine and the garden is the father. You saw that video too, didn't you? Yo, Janelle, but I really appreciate that for the support. I appreciate everybody for really donating and helping me get this messaging back up. I got to hit up community today and see what's up. Perfect. All right, so closed mouths don't get fed. Wow. Joanna, I appreciate you, okay? Not gonna take that for granted, and we're gonna make sure that we take care of it. Joanna she already just sent me that. Whatever you just said, she sent that. She just donated a whole $100 to get the text message back up, and now I can start to pay it off. Wow, I really appreciate that, Joanna. Now, I don't know. I feel like I need to bless you. I'm just gonna keep being myself, keep blessing you how I am, right? Man, that's so great. I'm just so grateful. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Okay, let's do these affirmations. Faith without works is dead. Oh, I like that. Go ahead. All right, we're gonna do some affirmations real quick. Y'all ready? Faith without works is dead. So I'm going to work while I have faith. Faith without works is dead. So I'm going to work while having faith. Man, I'm grateful, man. I am grateful. I am capable of living in the purpose that God has for me. Amen. I am capable of living in the purpose that God has for me. I am growing every day regardless of how slow or fast. I am healing at my own pace. Every day is a new day, and I choose to make it a great one. Amen. Every day is a new day, and I choose to make it a great one. Okay. All right, we're going to leave it. We're going to leave it here. Okay, everybody, I really appreciate everybody for tapping in, and big shout out to Joanna, and big shout out to Janelle Iron for showing up, and shout out to everybody who tapped in. Appreciate y'all. I'll be back. I'll see you later, and y'all have a wonderful rest of your days, and we'll catch up. We'll talk about the details. I got to set everything up. So I appreciate everybody supporting the movement, because now it's making things easier. All right, y'all. Hey, y'all have a good one. I'll talk to you later or next time. You heard? You feel me? Ryan, where you at, man? I ain't hear you all day.
Peace out, my
Oh,
brother. Peace out.
you here? Okay.
I'm here.
Peace out, bro.
Just doing some stuff.
It's good to see you, though. We're gonna see
Always.
vision board party. Make sure you're there, man.
When is the vision board party?
I don't know. I just said April 1st. I just picked a random date, but April 1st
Alright,
it is.
I will be there once you just give me a reminder.
All right, most deaf.
Definitely, bro. Blessed love.
Blessed. Today's the first day of Ramadan. I didn't even know that. All right,
Peace, peace, peace.
peace. Oh, that's cool. First day of Ramadan.
Recording stopped.
Wow. Oh, I'm still on YouTube. Oh, shout out to you on YouTube, Melanie Rich. Good to see you. Have a wonderful one. All right. This was a long rise in prime, wasn't it?